Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the Video Game Stack episode 7. I am your host, Dean Bowling, and I am joined today by the one and only Mark Bewley.
How you all doing?
Alright, this is the first time I've done this, so we're just going to kind of wing it. We're using one microphone. Hopefully it won't be a big problem. So,
And I'm just here just to conversate with Dean here. I don't know too much about this game, but I'm just here to kind of lighten the mood of the whole video.
I kind of got tired of doing this by myself, and Mark is my #1 fan. He'll probably be the only one to watch this video. So.
And my brother Matthew Bewley.
Your brother watches the video?
Yeah, we're gonna add a fan.
All right. So do you know anything about this video game?
No, I used to play the Link game on the Wii, and Oracle of Time on the Game Boy Advance, but that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what besides you play like NCAA football, don't you? Is that like your favorite game?
I've been playing Skyrim recently, but FIFA and Skyrim is like the only games I play.
All you do is watch Netflix on your Xbox.
Yeah, it's true, but it's that FIFA or Skyrim for me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be having Noah on as a guest in a couple of days. So we're going from Mark Bewley, who knows absolutely nothing, to Noah. I thought that Mark would be a good guest to have on.
Thanks.
And we got a long way to go. So
what's happening here?
Right now, I am trying to. We are in the belly of a giant fish, and inside this fish is like this medallion thing that we're trying to find. And once we get this medallion, once we get this medallion, then I'm kind of blanking on how I'm supposed to beat this guy right now. I know how I am, but I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Once we get this medallion, we'll be able to travel into the future.
Ooh.
And my plan for this episode was to get to the future, or not really get to the future, but get done with the giant fish belly dungeon. But I don't know, since I'm kind of distracted, we'll see how that goes. Look at Kevin's face behind me.
And Stanley.
But before I start up the episode, I left on the episode of The Office, and as usual, there's an awkward face from when you pause.
What episode was that?
This is the second episode of season 8.
Season 8.
Yes, the new one, the first one without Michael Scott. Fuck. I've never done this poorly. I guess it's just you, Mark.
You're welcome.
I hope my mom doesn't come in the middle of the episode with my dinner. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
I was in the middle of escaping from my parents' Bible study they were having at their house.
So that's why you're so eager to come over.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you'll learn that this is probably just as exciting as your parents' Bible study.
I kind of doubt that.
If I had fucking fish thing. This monster kind of closely resembles your sister, Mark.
Hey, my brother watches this.
Wait, is your brother still in college?
Yeah, he's in medical school.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I guess he's not following in the steps of Mike Bewley.
No, he didn't major in economics.
Radio Shack sales. I have to remember to speak loudly or I might not get picked up by the mic. When me and Noah did this the first time, it was 100 times more complicated, but at the same time we had a mixing board and studio microphones and whatnot.
Wasn't that for that football game?
No, that was that video I actually did this one. That one was for a test for what me and Noah were doing. I think I could die right now, and that would not be very good. I need to get one more hit on him. This is taking way longer than it should be. Die. Alright, there we go. Ha!
Bam!
I thought that was it! Ah, no. No! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Stay away from me. You know, if I die, we could... No. I always think in my head we could always cut the video. Like, when I do poorly.
But you never do.
Yeah, I never do that. That's just not my style. Alright, we made it.
Nice.
Oh, no! Oh, I should have gotten those hearts. Oh, what's going on with the camera right now? Okay. Alright, I think there's some hearts in here. No. Yes, you do. You really do not know anything about this, do you, Mark?
No.
What did you do as a child? Like, play sports?
What did I do?
Oh, you sword fought.
No, my major game was Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, that's a good game. Wait, like the first one for the N64?
No, the GameCube one.
Oh, did you ever have like an N64?
No, I never did.
So I guess you're kind of... Did you have any other kind of game system before the GameCube?
No, that was my first one.
That's not...
My brother was never into this stuff, so my parents would only buy me a game system when I was older.
Yeah. You were kind of late to the party getting an Xbox too, weren't you?
Yeah. I think I had like 2 years later than you all.
Yeah. I got mine in my 7th grade year.
Oh, well, yeah.
I was decently... I think they came out like the end of our 6th grade year. So I was kind of early to the party. I know most people I know got theirs like our 8th grade or our freshman year, which was like 2008, 2009.
In Xbox or 360?
Or 360, I mean.
They came out that early?
Yeah, the 360 came out in 2006, I think.
Wow. Yeah, I got mine, I think. Yeah, freshman year.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I remember I played... when I got my 360, that's all I did. Like, I remember I doing, like, history projects, like, in between Gears of War matches and whatnot.
So how about that new Modern Warfare?
Shut up. I don't know if you saw that tweet I sent out today. Guinness World Records, which it took, like, a vote from, like, fans, like, on the best video game ending ever was Call of Duty Black Ops. Like, in the history of video games, they voted the best ending ever as Call of Duty Black Ops. And I don't want to live on this world anymore. It's like they had games like they also had games like Prince of Persia, Sand of Time, which I'm pretty sure that was a game based on the movie.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
And it's like, oh wait, I think we're at the boss. I'm trying to text and do this and play at the same time. I'm parched. I need some water. Since my drinking glass is currently supporting the microphone. We need Mom! Oh, that's not going to sound good. Keep the dogs quiet. I hope the mic can't pick that up. Ah, shit.
What is this?
It's,
The heart?
I don't think it's, like, necessarily the heart. I think it's, like, this parasite thing that's, like... I don't know. I don't think it really ever... It actually might have said what it was in the description underneath the boss's name, but I never paid attention. I always told myself I was never going to yell for my mom during an episode, and that's gone. Look at this guy. Who's this guy think he is? Oh, you're going to get to see once we once we beat this, there's like this weird transaction where this squid girl tries to kind of like rape me to an extent. Not really rape, she just makes it really uncomfortable.
That's why it's one of the best games ever.
Yeah. Alright, I need to get some hearts. I'm gonna die. I died last episode and it was pretty embarrassing. I just realized that I don't have a bottle. And if you don't have a bottle, you can't have fairies. And fairy if you die and you have a fairy, it revives you. So me not having a fairy kind of hurts to an extent. But I should be good enough at the game by this point. Except it's a whole new thing doing it while recording. Like, so last episode was episode 6. And so each episode is like a half an hour, so that's like 3 hours. 3 hours in the game, and I hadn't even like beaten this temple yet, or this dungeon. And that's, to an extent, not very good for me, especially seeing how I played the game so much as a kid. I've been trying to think of like how long it'll take me to beat it all, and I guesstimated like somewhere between 20 and 30 episodes. I think I saw some guy do a walkthrough where he was upward into like the 60s in terms of episodes. But then again, like I think all of his episodes are like 10 minutes long. You're going to the bathroom again? You can't just walk out in the middle of the show, Mark. Alright, we just beat the boss. You're missing this. Alright, Mark is in the bathroom. Quick tidbit. Mark uses the restroom once every 10 minutes. One time we were at a Hooters together, and he used the bathroom like 5 times. Maybe he's not using the restroom at all. Maybe he just uses the restroom when he's just in a nervous situation, like at a Hooters or while being recorded. I don't know. But he just walked out. And we're only 12 minutes in, so actually we're doing really well. Oh, you're missing it, Mark. She's making it very uncomfortable for us.
What's happening?
Well, she's about to award me the medallion, but I have to promise her I'll be her husband in the future. See, yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. Some weird. I'm about to tweet about you using the restroom.
I need a drink.
Yeah, I do too. I want the spiritual stone. Alright. I don't want to end this alright, if you go into the kitchen and ask my mom for a glass or something, she'll give you one. Do you know where the glasses are in the kitchen?
No.
They're in the cabinet above the sink. If you go do that, get me one too, so that way we can actually do a full episode and we'll have to call it short. I don't know if y'all can hear that dog barking or not, but that's going to completely ruin the episode if you all can hear my dog barking. That's just really sketchy. But Mark isn't helping by being out there. Alright, Mark has returned with water. My computer just tried to freeze on me.
So, where are you now?
I am in the Zora Domain. Those squid-like looking people, those are called Zoras. And I am in their little cavern place. But now we are going to go back to Zelda, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to throw any spoilers in, alright?
Alright.
Have you eaten dinner, Mark Bewley?
No, I haven't. So right after this episode, I need to go home because I have a roast waiting for me.
Wait, so you can only stay for like a half an hour?
As long as 2 episodes.
Oh, so you can say 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Well, 2 episodes is an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, that sounds good. I feel like recording a lot tonight, so I might record like 20 episodes, and then I'll just like stockpile. I think Noah's coming over tomorrow to record. So, as you notice here, the sky is very, very blue. It's very peaceful, but that will soon change as we approach the castle. Sun, don't go down.
I saw in the open video that like the opening credits or whatever, Ganondorf looks kind of funny.
Yes, he does.
He looks a lot different than he did that he does now in the modern games.
Wait, so do you have a Wii?
Yeah.
So, did you play Twilight Princess?
Yeah, and I beat it.
You beat it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Twilight Princess is a very good game. Joe said it's his favorite Zelda game, which I would disagree. Or I guess I can't disagree. It's his favorite. I think he said it in terms of it being the best. I don't think it's the best, but
I like how
it.
like there's a bunch of puzzles and everything you have to find, and you have to use your head.
Yeah, there's a lot of puzzles in this game too. We just haven't really seen it as much.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like it's kind of lagging, but we're not dropping frames, so. Hey, there's Ganon.
A big nose.
He's probably Jewish. Actually, he looks like Arabian. And he comes from the desert, so, you know. And he also kind of terrorizes people. So, I think this video game is actually a precursor to 9/11. Heh. 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 Da, da, da. Not used to those HD graphics, are you, Mark?
No.
You know, if I had a component cable for my Xbox, we could always fire it up and play some FIFA as like a little extra episode. But I think I'll wait till I'm finished with Ocarina of Time before I go and get a component cable so I can put my Xbox on this.
You know what you should do? You should bundle all these together, and then sell them, and then have that as bonus material, and then sell them for
like I'll put on a DVD.
Yeah.
Who would buy that?
I would.
Yeah, you would be the only. Maybe you, Joe, Jared, and Noah would probably buy them.
Yeah.
I really want to record like other video games, like not like full playthroughs, but just me playing them for fun. But I don't want to get sidetracked I don't want to get like sidetracked and not finish this.
Do you consider yourself an expert in this game?
I do, even though it's not really showing so far in this playthrough.
You just play it so many times?
Yeah, I played it a lot though. Like, I watched this playthrough this guy did of the of Majora's Mask, which is the other Zelda game which was released on the N64.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit! I didn't get the Ocarina of Time. What am I doing? All right, I thought we were ahead of schedule, but I just kind of lost us like 2 minutes. See, this is why it hasn't shown I'm an expert, because I get really distracted, and I let stupid stuff like that like get by me, and then I don't cut it out so people see my stupidity. But yeah. But anyway, what was I saying? I was watching a guy do a playthrough of Majora's Mask, and it made me realize how bad I was at this. Because he, like, the entire time, he was just non-stop talking. Not just talking, but he's, like, talking about the game, giving hints. Like, if there was anything to do side quest-wise or whatever, he knew what it was. He gave, like, he actually, like, gave you a walkthrough, like, showed you how to get through the game. And, I don't know, it was just very different from what I'm doing. That still gets me. This is the first time I think I've ever played this game where I haven't used Link as my name. So, but is very revolutionary for me.
I think you used Dean one time. I saw it on your...
I think I saw that too, but I can't, like, I saw that. I just can't imagine myself ever using Dean, because I know right from the get-go I've always used Link.
Yeah, Dean's not a very magical name.
Yeah, it is not. Maybe Dalton is.
Or Richie.
Richie. The legend of Richie. It's gonna take a little bit of time between this episode. Maybe if we cut it short, because I have to I don't even know why I'm telling you this on camera. I have to publish I'm just really OCD about how I do it, so I'm gonna have to not really publish the video, but make it into a file before I'll start recording the next one, and that'll take a couple minutes to do that. But I'll probably cut. Hopefully, we can like end this video a little bit short if we get to where I want to, and then so that'll be taken care of. I'll show you my master editing skills. Just drag and drop real quick. So how has your day been, Mark?
It's been okay. I went to the gym today.
Wow.
Worked out pretty hard.
Do you work out with Andy Wang?
Yeah, usually.
That's random, kinda.
I mean, yeah, we don't know each other that well, but we still. I mean, it's fine. We're friends.
You know, he's going on spring break with us. Oh, and I think our spring break vacation is officially booked.
Nice.
So.
Did you pay?
Yeah.
I've actually been to that place before. We're going to Seaside, Destin, and we went there before with my parents. I think like 2 or 3 times before.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you aren't an expert on this. I'm kind of like I'm really excited, but I'm really nervous because I've never driven that much.
So wait, what's happening? We're driving?
Yeah, we're driving. Where else are we gonna do?
I know, but like, who's driving?
We don't know that yet, because like they want me to take my car since my car is the newest and nicest. That Andy has spoken of having a van which he could use because it holds a lot of people. I think we're gonna have to use like at least 3 cars, maybe. It depends on how much Andy's van holds, but more than likely, you know, my car holds like 4 comfortably. You can stuff 5. I can't imagine stuffing 5 with all of our stuff in there and being comfortable for like 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much Andy's Andy's van. I'd probably say Andy's van probably holds like.
Oh, I've been in that before. I think it holds. There's 2 front seats, and I think it holds a good, probably 6 people comfortably and 8 people if you want to stack.
No, we're talking about Spring Break right now, but this is one of the greatest video game moments of all time, when you take the Master Sword out of its holding spot. This is a very magical time.
Is this when he goes in the future?
Yes, he's going into the future. Anyway, back to Spring Break. So you think it could hold like 6 to 8? If that was the case, 6 to 8. Like, if it held 6 comfortably, mine holds 4 comfortably, that'd be 2 cars, and we have, what, 10 or 11 people? I think we have 10.
Is the judge and...
I don't know. The judge and Brooks' mom aren't driving with us.
Okay.
The only problem I have, though, is that if we take my car, I'm going to be the one driving down. I'm going to be the one driving around while we're down there. And then also, I don't really want people driving my car, so that means that I'd have to do, like, the majority of the driving.
Well, a lot of it's walking down there, too. I mean, because you just go on the beach, or, like, a lot of everything's kind of packed in there. There's a guy, I know there's, like, pop-up.
I just thought, like, I don't think, I mean, like, they wouldn't drive with us, or they, like, you know, we wouldn't, I don't know how to say this, but I guess worst case scenario, like, if we're only, like, 1 or 2 people over, like, I guess they could always ride with the judge and them. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the whole arrangements are, but hopefully everything turns out well. At least everything's booked. When is Spring Break? It's like April, right? Like middle of April?
Yeah, it's the week of Easter, so I think this is like April 7th, something like that.
So we're like around 2 months away from it.
Yeah. It's
going to be a long 2 months, though, because there's every week of school is like a full 5-day week instead of like there's like barely any.
Like this is a lot. Like we're off Monday, and I think this might be the last week that we're not gonna have a full.
I think we might have maybe from now to Spring Break we might have one more short week. Everything else would be dependent on like. Which I don't see this happening because we haven't had it yet, and it's also starting to get into like middle, late February and March. If we could somehow had like a miracle snow day or something like that, but yeah. There's a slight chance that we could have some. It's gonna be it's supposed to be like heavy snow, I think, tomorrow night. But the thing is that there's a potential that it'll just be like heavy rain as well, because it's not really that cold out. But we'll see. Alright, I don't even know why I clicked right there. See, this is why I didn't want to get stuck in all those conversations. And it looks like we're only going to end like a minute earlier than we usually would.
So who's this old guy?
This is the sage of, I think it's light. Like when you get into the future, there are these like, it's 6 sages. Yeah, 6 sages. And they all like look over these temples. And what you need to do to be able to defeat Ganon, you need to awaken all the sages. So you have to go to each temple, awaken the sages, and then so that way once you kill Ganon, you can like seal him away in this weird realm place forever.
And Ganon is trying to abduct Zelda?
Ganon's just trying to like rule the world. And he technically has already, because when you go into the future, you find out that he successfully has like ruled the world, and you automatically get like the light medallion or whatever to go. So you only have to go to 5 temples.
It's like 1 step out of 5.
So like there's 6 temples. We technically already got 1 medallion because he just gave us the light one. So we have 5 more temples to go to.
Oh, I see. I gotta go to the bathroom again.
Again?
Yeah.
3 times in 1 episode. All right, well. We're about to end this, so while you're in the bathroom, I'll go ahead and start like putting it up, and then.
Alright. So does the game get harder after you're older?
Yes, the temples get substantially harder. Especially the water temple. like the water temple is notorious for being one of the most difficult temples ever, just because of the way it's laid out and the way you have to shuffle through items and whatnot. And I have a feeling that temple will take like 5 episodes long.
So it's pretty tedious.
Yeah, it's very tedious because you have to keep switching like water levels. Like it's a multi-level temple, and you have to keep switching these water levels, and you have to also keep switching back between your regular boots and these iron boots that help you sink.
Oh yeah.
And to like switch to the iron boots, you have to like go to the menu and then change that every time you want to do it.
There was a concept like that in Twilight Princess. I know that you definitely use iron boots.
Yes, the iron boots make a lot of appearances. I don't know. I don't know if they make an appearance. I don't think they do in Wind Waker. I think Wind Waker was a little short on items. Like it didn't have as many as the usual Zelda games.
Is that the new Wii game?
No, the Wind Waker it goes. If you want to talk 3D, it goes. God, this is actually going over. We're at 31 minutes. It goes. This one was the first 3D Ocarina of Time. Second one was Majora's Mask, which was also on the N64. Then Wind Waker was on the GameCube. And then Twilight Princess, which was actually made for the GameCube, but they went ahead and released it on the Wii. They also released it on the GameCube, but they made it into a Wii game. And then after that is the one that just came out, which was Skyward Sword. So, yeah.
I have chin hair on my Adam's apple.
All right, I guess that's where we'll end the episode. We're gonna go ahead and publish this video, or I guess like we'll make this into a video and then we'll be back. All right, thank you.